of MassBay Community College this morning, and I'm pretty excited about this next segment that we have. This is Susanne. She's a professor here at MassBay Community College, and what we're looking at here is programming, but it's not programming in a way I would have thought before. Tell me about the project that you guys started working on here.
So here we're using Artbotics, which is a program developed at UMass Lowell, and we've adapted it at MassBay, and what we're using is we're teaching programming in a different context where students can actually see it, move it, they can be very creative. So we combine arts and robotics.
Yeah.
And so we use this in our introductory courses to show students that programming can be fun and it's very important.
Well, and it can be fun, and it can also appeal. You know, a lot of times when you talk about programming, there are a lot of men who go into that field. But when you incorporate art and this kind of creativity, I can really see the appeal to women as well.
Exactly. So that's exactly what we're trying to do, especially in introductory courses. And we use this also at outreach events with high school students, and we're trying to attract and let women and minorities feel that this can be fun, very creative, which is a side that, of course, many women are attracted to.
Well, a couple of ladies who are just over to my left here were showing me some of these Artbotics pieces. Maria, first of all, tell me what the inspiration was on some of these pieces.
Basically, in the art, and it's very nice, it's fun, so we want to combine the robotics with the art, so and show that it can be everywhere, you know, and it can be done by us.
This first one kind of mimics a plant, and I'm going to let you operate it while Hannah kind of explains a little bit about how it works here. I know that there's still some kinks to be worked out, Hannah, but basically, what are we seeing when we see this operational?
Well, right here you see the art on the outside, and then here is a super cricket, or the computer or the processor that connects to a motor. And then here underneath this light right here is a light sensor, so that when the light goes away, that's when the flower will open.
Which is kind of the opposite of nature, because when the light comes, usually the flower opens. Really interesting that you're mimicking nature in that way. And then tell me about the bye-bye.
Well, here is one that also uses a little computer and art and a sensor, but this is a distance sensor, so that when her hand is a certain distance away, it'll move.
That is really neat. I love that. One of my other favorites is the agreeable sheep. Maria, why don't you show me how the robotic one works, and while you do that, I'm actually going to show how the manual one works. I need to get this for when VB's talking to me. Yeah, VB, sure. Okay, very agreeable. I like that. And so you guys took this manual one and you made a robotic one to mimic it.
Yeah, this is the same thing, but with robotics, and we use the processor here, and we use a sensor that it will move right the way that it was the manual doing it, but with processor, with a little motor that is inside, by us.
I love this. And Suzanne, this has practical applications in the real world, right?
This is robotics. I mean, here you see all the elements that can make a product work, a toy maybe, or a medical device. And so this is the beginning, the introduction to show students that programming can be very useful.
Yeah,
in
and
life.
certainly a lot of fun, very interesting. Ladies, thank you so much. You were lovely helpers here. And Professor, we appreciate you showing us a little bit about how programming and robotics can be really accessible to everyone.